Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So I have another packing video for you guys today. I know a lot of you like to watch my packing videos, and today I'm going to be packing for my upcoming Las Vegas trip. I'm going to be going to Las Vegas in about a week and a half. This is the third time that I go to Vegas in 2016. It had been so many years since I had gone, and for some reason this was the year of me to go to Vegas, and that's just because it's the year of so many amazing shows. I had seen Celine Dion in March, and now that I'm gonna go in a week and a half, I'm gonna go see the Jennifer Lopez show, and I'm also gonna go see the show called Showstoppers at the Wynn Hotel. I'm gonna go see Absinthe at Caesar's Palace, and I'm also gonna go see La Rev. So I have a jam-packed show schedule, which is like my favorite thing to do when I go to Las Vegas. But for today, I wanted to share with you guys everything that I'm gonna be packing on my trip with me. I'm gonna show you guys all my makeup and all my toiletries that I'm gonna be taking. The tricky part about it is that for this trip, it's about 4 to 5 days. I usually like to check in one bag when I do these little trips, even if it's just 4 or 5 days. It's just so convenient to carry on, to check in. But for this trip, our return flight, we're really cutting it close because our show starts at 8 and we have to be at the airport by like 10 something. So we're really, actually our show starts at 7 and we have to be at the airport by like 10 something. So we're really pushing it. So we don't want to risk it. And for this trip, we have decided to just carry on. So no checking in. So I have to be very careful when I pack my toiletries, that I take very small little bottles with all my liquid products because I don't want to have any problems when I go through security. Usually what I like to do is I just put all my stuff inside my makeup bags. I do make sure that everything is no bigger than 3 ounces. I'm very picky with that. I really don't take any liquids that are over 3 ounces. What I don't do is I don't put them in a Ziploc bag. I just put them inside my makeup bags, and honestly, I've never had a problem. They've never even made me open these cosmetic bags. Now, I do, just in case you have someone that's gonna check your luggage who's a real pain in the butt and they really want you to take out your Ziploc bag, I always take extra little Ziploc bags inside my luggage just in case I get someone that's really annoying. I'll just open up my cosmetic bag and just drop them into the Ziploc bag if I have to. But honestly, I haven't had to do that ever. I just always take the Ziploc bags with me just in case, because you don't know who you're gonna get and they may ask you. But in my last few trips, or in my last trips that I've taken throughout the past recent years, I've never had a problem. So first, let me show you my makeup bags. I got some new little cosmetic bags. These are from the brand Sonia Kashuk, and I bought these at Target. I actually got a bunch of these little makeup bags. This whole set, I pretty much got like maybe 6 or 7 bags of these. I'm obviously not gonna take all 6 or 7 bags on this trip because it's a small trip, but I had bought a bunch because I have a really big trip coming up at the end of October that I'm gonna be gone for about 2.5 weeks. So I really wanted just to buy some cute little baggies, and when I saw those, I just had to have them because I thought that they were so cute. On this trip, I'm gonna take 3 of them where I have everything pretty much organized. So this is one, and I'm gonna make sure to list them all down below, hopefully if I can find them at Target. But this one looks like this, and it has like a little brush compartment here. It has another little plastic compartment on one end and another little plastic compartment on the other end. The other one is like, I remember this one is called like, I think the smaller train case, and this one looks like this, and it's just like a small little bag. It just has one zipper and it just opens up, like the top just like pops up. Then there's this smaller cosmetic bag like this. And then I also have this mini one, but this mini one came inside this one, I believe. I think it came inside this one. This one I didn't buy separately. It just came inside this one that looks like this. So I'll make sure to list all those down below so you guys can check them out. And I guess now we better get started so I can show you everything that's inside. First, I'm gonna start off with the toiletries, and those are the ones that I put in here. Usually when I take toiletries, like if I have a really long trip, that's a bag that is pretty much the biggest. I pretty much take like a big one of those little weekender type toiletry bags that are really big and they take up a lot of space. I feel like this one is pretty small and it just doesn't really take up that much space, and this is for my toiletries. So let's get started and let me show you. First, I have this side right here, and let's start going inside. And I hope I remember some of these little bottles that you buy. I didn't really label them all. So the very first thing I'm taking is some Johnson's baby powder. I just like to have baby powders when I go. I love, like, after I shower at nighttime before I go to bed, I just like to apply powder on my body. So I feel like a lot of people say it's like a little old lady thing that I do, but I love it, and I know I'll be doing that till I'm a little old lady. I've been doing this since I was a little girl, and I just really love that. I also got a little deodorant. I got the Secret Outlast deodorant. I got a mini size. Here I put some makeup remover. This is Bioderma, so that's what I put in here. I just put like a little small size of it. I have a small Rainforest of the Sea from Tarte. This is pretty much what I'm going to use as my toner. I also have MAC Cleanse Off Oil because I do have waterproof mascara. You have to keep in mind that now that I'm going to go to Vegas, I checked the weather and it was 106 degrees. So I'm taking a lot of makeup that would be waterproof. And in order to remove my waterproof mascara, I wanted to take off some of the Cleanse Off Oil. So pretty much my eye makeup, I can take off with the Cleanse Off Oil, and my face makeup or any little touch-ups that I have to clean up, I usually use the Bioderma. I have a small Colgate toothpaste. I have a small Tarte Guard 30 SPF sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important, especially now in the summer. I have this, which I can't remember what it is. I think, oh, this is alcohol. I always like to take a little bit of alcohol, so this is a little bit of that. In this little thingy here, I put in my face wash. This is the Origins Checks and Balances face wash. So this, I mean, by putting things in these little containers, you save so much space. Another awesome tip for travel is to save all your deluxe samples that you get and use those for travels, which is what I'm doing for my face cream. I'm taking face cream, did I say it right? I'm taking my Origins Ginzing. This is the energy boosting moisturizer. So these, I got a lot of deluxe samples from Sephora with my points, and I love those. That was everything that was on this side. Then in here, there's a little compartment for brushes, but I didn't really put my brushes in there. I just put some of my oval cotton pads in here. Now on the other side, I have some more toiletries. I have, in this little bottle, I have some heat protectant spray. This is the, is it the Tresemme Heat Tamer spray, I think it's what it's called. Some of my Garnier Pure Clean shampoo, I think it's what it's called, the really clear one. And then I'm also taking the Freida Go Blonder Lightening shampoo. I had this in a little deluxe sample, so I'm taking these two because I can use a lot of shampoo, and it's so hot over there, so I really don't know how often I'm going to be washing my hair, but it looks like it's going to be pretty often, so that's why I wanted to take two. Then I'm taking a Johnson's baby shampoo. I always take this when I travel for some reason. I've just gotten so used to it. If I get really bad eye allergies, I remember a doctor one time told me to wash my eyes with Johnson's baby shampoo, so I just always take it in case I get like a major allergy attack on my eyes. It's also really good to clean your brushes, so it has a double use. Then I have this little deluxe sample of the Ginger Souffle from Origins. This is whipped body cream. I also have the Argan oil, penetrating oil for your hair. A little leave-in conditioner. This is from Alterna. This is the 10-in-1 CC cream. It's like a leave-in conditioner. And then for my main conditioner, one of my favorite conditioners and the one that I'm currently using is the Salerm. This is the capillary mask, wheat germ mask. So obviously this comes in a huge tub and I'm not gonna take that. But I just had these little containers, but I feel like they're really small. So I know this is crazy. A lot of you guys are gonna laugh at this, but I'm gonna take 4 little ones like this because I had the little containers. So I kind of just put the mask in there. So maybe 1 will be enough for use, maybe like 1.5 I'll use, just because I have a lot of hair. And I just felt that 1 would be too little. And I really hate I hate the little shampoos and conditioners that the hotels give you. The shampoos I can deal with. If I need more shampoo, I know that I can use the ones from the hotel. But the conditioners are never really great quality conditioners. And for hair like mine, I need to have a good conditioner. Then I'm also taking these 2 small perfume bottles. And these are the best. These are from Traveloo. And these are so convenient because pretty much what you do is that you grab your perfume, you take out the little top part, and you just kind of like stick it on top, and then you just pump it like this. So it's so convenient that you don't like waste any perfume. It just pumps in there so easily. Then you just put your thing back into your perfume, and voila, you've already pumped your perfume in here, and it's perfect for travel. So this one is my Penhaligon's Bluebell, which is my favorite go-to perfume. And then in this pink one, the one I put was the Pink Sugar perfume. So I kind of like these. I always take 2 because I feel that one, on my last trip that I took, I ran out of it before the trip ended, and it was a very short trip. So I'm just gonna take 2 just in case. And I like the Pink Sugar for the daytime and the Bluebell for the nighttime. So there is everything back inside here, and it pretty much closes perfectly. So there they are, nice and tight into this packaging. So here are all my toiletries. So now let's go on with the makeup, and I'm kind of scared because I just dropped this bag on the floor. I hope nothing broke. So this is the small train case, and I have all my makeup in here. I get scared when I open it. So all the makeup is in here that I'm going to be taking on this trip. So now I'm going to share with you guys everything that I'm going to be taking, including my brushes. So I'm going to show you everything. So this little case also has a little brush holder section here. So there I did put 3 brushes which don't fit in my little travel cup. This is the little cup from Sigma from the Mr. Bunny collection, but the travel one. So it's really small. It's not as big as the regular size one. But these 3 brushes that I'm taking, I didn't want to fit in there because I don't want them to get squished. So I'm taking the Soft Angle Contour Brush, the F23 from Sigma. I'm also taking the Soft Blend Concealer Brush. This is the F64 from Sigma. These are brushes that I love. And then this Tarte one, this is like a double-ended foundation brush. And this one is perfect because I can apply foundation with one side, and I can blend in my concealer with this side. So this one is really convenient. Let me show you how the bag looks now that it's empty. This is what it looks like. So it's a nice space, but it's still not like a huge bag. And then this is where I have the other brushes that I just showed you. I couldn't show it to you before just because they were extremely, there was a lot of makeup and I didn't want everything falling out. So I picked the Lorac Pro number 3 to be the palette that I take for this trip. With this palette, I can do a ton of looks, and it's pretty much all I'm gonna need. I am gonna be taking my MAC Vanilla and my Nylon, which you'll see in a little bit. But for everything else, I mean, I'm good with this. I have crease colors, everything. It's a nice, thin palette, so it's perfect for travel. It's also cardboard, so that is the best for travel. So I'm putting that in there. For foundation, I'm gonna be taking 2. I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I use the shade Y325. This is awesome for travel because it's not a huge bottle of liquid foundation. But since it is so hot in Las Vegas, especially for during the day, I am taking a little bit of my MAC Face and Body Foundation, which I put into this little container because that foundation is pretty much waterproof. And if I'm gonna be sweating all day long and I'm gonna be outside all day long or just walking around, I didn't really wanna use this Makeup Forever HD foundation just because it's a little bit more heavy. So I wanted to take the MAC Face and Body. It's very light for during the day. So pretty much I have the MAC Face and Body for the day, and I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation for the nighttime when I wanna go all out. Like I mentioned earlier, samples are your best friends for travel, especially when you're carrying on your luggage. For primer, I'm taking the Professional from Benefit. I'm taking this little deluxe sample. I'm also taking a little Becca highlight because I think a liquid highlight is also really nice to apply, especially in the hot summer. So I'm taking a little deluxe sample that I have. This one is in the shade Moonstone. Oh no, this is Opal. This is in the shade Opal. Then for my concealer, I'm going to be taking the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Again, this is the one that I'm going to be taking just because this one lasts a really, really long time. And for my Salmon Concealer, I'm going to take my Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer. This one is in the color medium because I used up the tan and I still have a little bit of the medium. So since it's such a small packaging, I decided to take that one. To set my concealer, I'm going to take this little deluxe sample of the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder because this one I really love. It's this one right here that I have in big, and I was very excited. I got a 500-point gift from Laura Mercier, and honestly, the main reason that I got it was because I had a little size of this and I thought it would be perfect for the trip. I also put a little bit of eye cream in this. This is my Fresh Creme Ancienne, and I really didn't need to take the whole bottle, which is like this. So I'm taking this little one, which is a lot smaller. So you could really downsize and still take all your favorite products. I took out a chunk of the eye cream and I put it in there. I'm also taking an eye primer. This is the Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. I'm also taking from Makeup Forever. This is the Pro Sculpting palette. I really like this. It's a cream palette and it has a great contour and a great highlight shade. I didn't use this shade for blush or for even to correct my under eye circles, which I actually prefer the Eve Pearl. So I'm gonna take that one. But now that I'm looking at this one, I think I can leave behind this little Becca one because I feel like with a highlight in here, I'm good to go. So I'm gonna put this one back. I'm not gonna take that Becca one. I'll save that nice sample for another trip. But this one is a really pretty highlight, a really pretty contour. So I'm gonna take this one put it into the makeup bag and take it on the trip. For a face powder, I'm gonna take the usual, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. I'm gonna be taking 2 blushes. I'm gonna take my signature pink blush because that is a type of blush that I love to wear. And this is one of my favorites. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Flush. But since I am gonna be taking some bright colored liquid lipsticks, I wanted to take a more nude tone blush. And this is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. And I think this is a blush that kind of goes with everything. Whereas a pink blush, if I wore like a really bright lip, it might just be a little bit too much. So I'm taking this one because I'm gonna be taking 2 really bright liquid lipsticks from Kat Von D. You know, if I ever get kind of lazy and I don't wanna really do my eyes all that much, I can just do a very simple eye and pop a really bright color on the lips. So I'm taking these 2 liquid lipsticks from Kat Von D. This one is called Mother and this one is called Love, L-U-V. So when I wear bright lips like this, I like to wear a nice nude blush like this so that it's not too much color going around because I want the focus to be on my lips. I also always take, whenever I travel, I take some of these like shadow sticks because I think they're the best to apply on your lid under your powder eyeshadow. So I'm taking 2. These are both from Laura Mercier. These are the Caviar Stick eye colors. One is in rose gold and one is in the color copper. And I'm also taking this Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bronze Truffle. Small items like this are awesome for travel. I also like to travel with a lot of like eyeliner pencils because you can really change up your look with just an eyeliner. And little things like this, these shade sticks or shadow sticks, also they don't take up space and they're great for travel. Eyeliners, I'm taking a couple, which you guys might think I'm nuts, but like I said, you can change up your look so easily. I'm taking this teeny tiny one, which is my Lucky from Urban Decay 24/7, which is discontinued. I'm gonna be taking Scorch. I'm taking 2 of my Kat Von D. These are the tattoo liners. I'm taking Trooper and Mad Max Brown so I can have a brown and a black. I'm also taking a nude one. This is from Rimmel, which I think it's very important to take a nude one. For my brow pencil, I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Definer. I use the shade Blonde. I'm taking this NYX eyeliner. This is in the shade Glitzy Gold, which this just adds a nice pop of color. Again, if I get lazy and I just really do not want to do much on my eyes, with just this little eyeliner adds a nice little brightening touch. I'm actually wearing this one today, and this one glides onto the waterline, which I really, really love. I'm also taking this Demolition one. This one is from Urban Decay. This is a 24/7 Glide On eyeliner from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna take this waterproof cream color in the shade Ice Blue. It's the summer, and then these I like to add for a pop of color on my waterline, and I really, really like that. I actually, the other day, I got another one. I got this purple one from Makeup Forever. This is the Aqua XL in the color M92. It's like a very light violet purple. I'm actually gonna take this one too then. That one you put on the waterline, and it just adds a nice little pop of color on the waterline, just something a little bit different. And it can just really, such an easy, quick product can just transform your look. So those are the type of products that I like to take when I go on trips, especially now that I'm being kind of picky with the packing. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, you're not being picky at all, you're taking a crap load of makeup. But for me, it's really not that much. I'm not, I will be taking a lot more makeup. For mascara, I'm taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara, just because the weather is extremely hot over there. Oh, I forgot, I'm taking a bronzer. I'm taking this small sample of the Hoola bronzer. And like I said earlier, I always take this little duo when I travel, no matter what. This has my MAC Vanilla and MAC Nylon. I'm also taking the Maybelline Eye Studio Blackest Black Gel Eyeliner. So I always take this with me just in case. Sometimes I also use it to paint the base of my eyelashes, since my lashes are so light. And then if I don't get in too close with the mascara, you can kind of see the lighter lash on top. So I like to brush them with some gel liner just to make it really, really black. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. This is an excellent highlight powder. And other lip options that I'm taking, these are more neutral colors. The two that I showed you were really bright colors, but for neutral, I'm pretty much going to be taking two combinations. The first is my go-to pink combo, and this is from Bite Beauty. This pink is called Sugarcane, and over that Sugarcane, I'm loving this Marc Jacobs. This is called Pink Flamingo. This is one of the enamored lip glosses. So this is a nice little combo that I love. And then for a nude option, I'm gonna be taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this one is in the shade Undress. This is a very opaque lip gloss, so you don't need a lipstick, so you kind of save space by not having to take an extra lipstick lip gloss combo like I did with the pink, even though that was my favorite. But I wanted a nude option, and with these lip glosses from Anastasia, you don't need a lipstick and a lip gloss. The lip gloss just does the job. That's pretty much everything in my makeup bag. It is all in here right now again, and this just closes up nicely. And there you have it. There is everything that I'm taking for my makeup. Show you everything that is inside my travel brush cup. Also, I wanted to show you the size of the big brush cup, and as you can see, is a pretty big size difference. If I was maybe checking in my luggage, I'd probably take the big brush cup, even though I usually take this inside my backpack, just because I'm scared that they're gonna like either get ruined or like someone's gonna take my brushes. But since I have to carry everything on, I'm gonna leave the big one back at home, and I'm gonna take this little one. So I already showed you 3 brushes that I was taking, and then these are the other ones that I'm taking, and all of these are small sizes, and some of them are from Sigma, some of them are from the MAC, some of the MAC holiday collections. This is the large powder brush from Sigma that also came inside the Bunny collection. I dropped a brush, I'll get it right now. I'm also taking the eyeshadow shader, the E55 brush from Sigma in the mini version. I'm taking the large angled contour blush brush in the smaller version. The tapered blending brush, this is the E40. I'm taking 2 of the E25. These are those little brushes that Sigma used to always give you as a little gift when you purchase something off of Sigma. Then I also have this one. This is the Dual Fiber Powder Blush. This is the F15. This one looks like this. This I also got from another set back in the day. The set does not exist anymore, from Sigma, but this I like to use for highlight. This large concealer F65 also came in that set, and this is perfect to apply my concealer, especially since I'm taking the MAC Pro Longer Concealer. I need a brush. This is the MAC 212 with a little short handle. This is the one that I like to take when I apply the gel liner on my lashes, or when I apply the Aqua Anastasia Beverly Hills liner that I showed you guys, the bright blue. I apply it with that. I have a small MAC 219 pencil brush. I have this little brush right here. This is from the brand Posh. This is a perfect brush to apply the color in the outer corner. This comes like in a little set of 2 brushes, and that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. This is an eyeliner brush in case I want to apply some gel liner. A short shader brush. This is the E20. This is what I like to apply my nylon with on my inner corner. And the last brush is a small E65 angled brush. So this one is also a small one that came in the Mr. Bunny collection. So this is really cool because you can put the brush cups like this and you can use them as your brush holders. So I think all this stuff should be able to fit inside my backpack. Then we go into this bag right here. And honestly, I was even thinking of getting rid of this bag and just throwing the things inside my luggage, or maybe put these in a Ziploc just for the sake of space. But pretty much here I have my soap. And I know I could use a soap at the hotel, but I like those oatmeal soaps, and it's kind of like a very exfoliating soap, so I like to take that. I always take Q-tips. I'm also taking my little sharpener. I leave it in the box just because I don't want it to get dirty, and whenever you take something, whenever I take my pencil sharpener in my makeup, it always opens up and it always dirties all my makeup, so I'm gonna take it in the little box. I'm taking a little L'Oreal L-Net hairspray in case I want to curl my hair. I'm taking a Tresemme dry shampoo in case I need to put dry shampoo in my hair. My toothbrush goes in here, and I'm taking my beauty blender inside here too, just in case. This is the best, and since I'm not taking all my brushes that I would really want to take, I'm taking my beauty blender because this just can work for many things. Then I also threw in there this little soap. This is the Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid. I had a little sample of this, so I just kind of threw it in there. And that's pretty much all that I have in this little bag. Right here, all I really have in here are like ponytails. I have a hair clip or 2 in here. I have just little bobby pins in case I want to like do something with my hair, or like braid it. I always take these little, let me see if I find one. These like little, you can barely see it in the camera. It's like a clear, mini, tiny little ponytail. And that one I like to do if I ever decide to like braid my hair. Sometimes I braid my hair, and just to hold the braid, I'll put those little things. But it's very little stuff is in here. It's just a tiny little bag. I just like to put them in there so they're nice and organized, and when I'm looking for a ponytail or a clip, I'm not going crazy in my luggage. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you try out some of my tips and tricks when packing your makeup or toiletries for your carry-on luggage. If you like this video, I hope you guys give it a thumbs up and that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye!